prime my face, I'm just going to be using my Too Faced Hangover X Primer because my skin feels super dry. Okay, so for foundation, what I'm using today is the Givenchy Airy Light Matte Radiance to make sure everything is really blended. I'll get a brush. So for concealer, I'm going to be using my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer as always. Okay, a quick tip. If you want extra coverage, tap it out and let it sit there for a little bit and it'll kind of dry up, and when it dries up it actually intensifies the color, so it becomes brighter. And not that it becomes brighter, but it gives a brighter appearance to the under eye area. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder, set my under eyes. Tap it out first so you can get rid of the creases. And just set the rest of the face. This is the palette that we're going to be using for the day and night look, so this is the one you would want to take with you. So yeah, I'm just going to be using Limit, which is a light, very light mauve brown. I'm going to be placing that on the crease, and as you can see, it's super subtle. It's matte, by the way. All I did was apply that Limit color to the crease, blended it out a little bit more, and then I applied a little bit with the fluffy brush. I just brushed it onto my lid. And then I'm going to be getting the color Strange from the palette, which is the whitest one. And I'm just going to apply that to the brow bone, placing it here. And I'm kind of bringing it downwards to really blend out that Limit a little bit more. I'm going to get the color Strange and I'm going to apply it to the inner and the lid. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to apply some mascara. It's the Teloscopic mascara. Okay, so once you have finished bronzing, what I like to do is I just like to get that same brush that I set my face with and I just blend over. Pretty much after every step, I like to blend. For today's blush, I'm going to be using Milani's Luminoso, which is very natural looking blush. A MAC 109 brush. So for highlight, I'm going to be doing something really natural, really pretty. I'm just going to use the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. Just going to get it on both sides and right on the cheeks. So basically I use my Eco Brow as I've shown in previous videos, and I'm going to apply it to my brows. Alright, so the next thing that I do in this point would be to do my lips. To be honest with you, I always wear a bold lip during the day. I never will wear nothing on my lips. I always have a pink or a red, something. I just like always love to have that, or if not, I'll have like a pink lip gloss. But I just love having a color on my lip. So you can obviously opt out this step. You don't have to do this. You could do any lip gloss, anything like that, because so far it's very natural. And if you go in with a really hot pink lip like I'm going to do, then it might not be as natural for you, but to me it still is. So I'm going to be using this new, you know, the new craze, NYX Liquid Suedes. I got a couple of them and I really love this color. This one is the color Pink Lust and it is the number 8. Like, I'm not even gonna say anything about this color because I think this says it itself. It is so pretty. Also, I would set it with a setting spray. I'm going to be using my NYX Matte Finish spray. Not that I like a matte finish, but I don't know. I just grabbed this one and I honestly love it. This is my second bottle. Okay, so let's pretend that it's around 7 o'clock at night and we want to transform our daytime look into our nighttime look. So something that is very important if you are going to be doing this whole night transformation is to bring a little makeup bag. So for the eye brushes that I would bring in my makeup bag would be like these types of brushes: a fluffy brush, a crease brush, an extra buffing brush, an applicator brush, a dense angled brush, and a precision brush. The face brushes, I'm bringing these four: the blush brush that I use, the powder foundation brush that I use, the highlighting brush, and the concealer brush. So my contour brush, totally forgot. For the face, I'm going to be bringing my contour color just to give myself some contouring, because for my daytime look I only had bronzing on, so I'm going to do some contouring. I'm going to be bringing my Infallible Pro Matte powder just to powder my face, and my under eye concealer. Blush, I'm going to just bring this one by Nars. It's the Nars Orgasm blush. Okay, and for lips, I'm going to be bringing my second NYX Liquid Suede. I'm going to be bringing an eyeliner. This one is the Infallible 16-hour wear, just a black eyeliner. I'm going to be bringing my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer just to do some quick touch-ups, nothing major because I already had foundation underneath. I'm going to be bringing a little bit more of an intense highlight. I'm going to be using Becca's Moonstone highlight. Obviously, we need our eyeshadow palette. I'm just bringing the same one that I used before, which is the Naked 3 by Urban Decay. Chapstick. Last step is you would need some makeup wipes. So starting off, I'm just going to be taking off my lip color, just because you can leave it if this is the color you want to wear for the nighttime, but I'm going to give you a little bit more of a dramatic choice. So I'm going to be taking this off. So right now I'm just going to be doing my eyes really quick, and it's honestly not a big thing I'm going to do on my eyes. It's just a quick smoky eye, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So pretty much for the smoky eye, I'm going to be starting off with a fluffy blending brush, which I'm going to be using the color Nooner, which is a little bit darker. It is right there. That's Nooner. So I'm going to be using that. And I'm just going to directly right on top of the eyeshadow that I already had on, I'm just intensifying it. So I'm applying that to the crease area. And I'm using my finger for this. So I'm getting that color Mugshot and applying it straight to the lid. I'm getting the same makeup wipey, tapping it over these areas, and it just yeah, it takes it off. What I would do is just put a little bit more concealer just in the areas where you would need it. Obviously this is for the sake of the video, so I don't necessarily need it right now, but I'm just going to show you how I would do it. This also will clean up those excess eyeshadows. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be using the Infallible liner, and I'm going to be applying it to the top part. That same brush that I used, I'm going to get a little bit of Nooner and just shade it underneath my eye. Put a little bit more. Want to put false lashes, you can go ahead and do so. I'm not gonna put false lashes just because I don't really normally do false lashes all the time. So then for the face now, I'm just gonna be using a little bit of my Infallible powder, setting my under eye, my nose, areas that would naturally get a little oily. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply it as a normal contour. I already had the bronzer from earlier, so get that powder brush and just run it over. A quick tip if you want to kind of get that effect is get your little powder compact. For blush, I'm going to be using my Nars Orgasm blush. Really pretty pink. And for highlighter, I'm a little bit of a more intense highlighter, which is Moonstone by Becca. And I'm also going to be putting a little bit of that highlighter in the inner corner of my eyes because I want it to be a little brightening in there. And now for the lips, I'm going to do a little bit more dramatic. So for the lips, I'm going to be using the second NYX Liquid Suede that I bought, which is in the color Vintage. It is a really, really pretty brown red color. The nighttime look, as you can see, it wasn't so difficult to bring that daytime look into this nighttime look. It will probably take at least maybe 10 minutes, but it's nothing out of this world. It's super quick and easy to transform your day and nighttime look, as you can see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank